current's just dragging that minnow along a 0 weight on that line. Panfish float. And a size 2 Aberdeen Eagle Claw hook. Basically the hook I use for crappie fishing. I do got bluegill hooks and smaller hooks and stuff to use, but I like the light wire hooks. There we go. You bumped it. You stopped with it. You probably thought you had it. I just don't think you're big enough to take it, bud. Yeah, we get this water temperature down 55, 60. I think our crappie bite's gonna come back. Oh, that was a fish. I thought it was, and I turned my head and I twisted everything up, so now I'm gonna get to untangle it. Oh, good gravy. It is crazy that you can't untangle, but you can tangle up. You can tangle up so easy. But you can never get it untangled easy. Like 17,000 wraps because I missed a fish. Isn't that cool? Alright, now it's out of the reel. It took 17 times that way. Now we're going to go 17 times back the other way. And try not to get it tangled even more. Exactly what I'm doing again. Good Lord. All right. Now we're untangled. Let's go, baby. Let's get out here and get us a fish. Might catch a little bigger fish, but hey, I'm not complaining. I guess I was, but not really. Happy to have something to put on film for you guys right now. Alright. Oh, let's try this side. I'm not picky. As long as there's fish. Here, fishy, fishy. So my buddy Patrick, who I went to Kentucky and fished with, he sent me pictures. He caught one yesterday. It was 1.4 pounds. Crappie. More than likely the same lake we fished last weekend. That I really didn't get any film time on. We had parties and stuff planned, things to go to. I say parties, there he is. Just stuff we had going on, you know, events planned. So only got to fish a few hours and got to get out on a boat, see that lake. That lake is beautiful. Another small largemouth. Daggone thing. I'm not sure your buddy got out of that rock. He's up in there. I see him splashing every now and then, but I can't see him good enough I can't even get my hand in there where he's at, where he wiggled his way down into. What a beautiful lake I was on, though. Man, I wish I had something like that to fish all the time. Freaking amazing lake. Lots of docks. Lots of underwater brush. Just super cool. Just a super cool lake. Liked it. Enjoyed it. Appreciate BJ and Patrick taking me out on a boat. Didn't do any film. Whoa, whoa. I wasn't ready for that one. Didn't do any film. Just because I just kind of wanted them to have a good time too and not worry about making a production out of nothing. You know what I mean? Or worry about trying to get me fish. I've got some pictures that I put on the site. We did catch enough for a good mess. I believe he was giving those to a friend or something who had no fish. So I think we caught 27 crappie and a shell cracker. Nice big shell cracker. And that was all in a course of an hour and a half maybe. So it was pretty impressive to me. We filled that. There we are. We're hooked up. Argy. Man, look at him tug. Look at him tug. Lot better largemouth. Lot better largemouth. Alright, they're getting better, folks. They're getting better. They are getting better. Alright, let's turn him loose. Be gone. Yeah, we're having a good morning. We're having a fun morning. I just love catching fish, dude. I don't care what we're doing. It can be with a minnow, it can be with a freaking artificial bait. And I like catching largemouth. I do miss fishing tournaments. It's a lot sometimes. A lot to deal with sometimes. A lot of hotel expenses. On the weekend tournaments or whatever. The series is that, you know, different lakes each month. You figure on at least 5 to 6 tournaments a year. And I would say at least 4 or 5 of them are going to have hotel fees. You might get lucky and get a couple that's right in your area that you drive to. So you got at least one night in a hotel, which ain't no big deal. It's kind of fun when you get a whole group of guys that know each other after a while. I would like to investigate on maybe getting into a crappie series sometime. Now with no weight on that minnow, it's able to swim free. I can literally see it because the water's kind of clear. I can see it just drift down real slow and just kind of flutters down through there. And I can see it. If I pull it up here close to the bank, it just goes like this and then it kind of swims away. Now let's jump out here. These wanch. Oh, I see the underwater stuff right there. Underwater, right straight in front of me right here. I can see the underwater, I don't know what you call that, hydrilla? I really don't know what it's called. Moss, undergrowth. And there's no doubt there ain't a fish in that. I'm going to let that minnow float real close to that. I know there's a fish in that. Oh, I can see him because of the sun, the silver. He's just going, ooh. Look, told you. It's amazing. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could call it grass bed. I really don't know what the technical name for it is, though. I'll be surprised if we get through it without having a largemouth or something smack it. Okay. Yeah, but just want to tell you guys, I really appreciate you guys subscribing and stuff. We're working on it. We're getting better at it. We're learning some things. Just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. I'm having some fishing shirts and stuff made with my logo, and probably gonna be selling t-shirts eventually and hats on the site eventually. There he goes. Oh, you fathead. You gotta love it, man. Got to love it. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. If you like fishing, crappie fishing, cat fishing, bass fishing, bluegill fishing, any kind of fishing, I love it all. Oh, now that I'm up here and the sun's shining, I can see the underwater stuff here, which tells me this stuff's gotten pretty daggone big in the last couple months. Must be why I have a little more trouble on this side of fishing now than when I was. Oh, big old snake. Good gravy. My God, that was a 3-foot long snake. Come out of the rocks right there. I'm not a snake guy. I mean, I ain't running from that, but that's just probably a northern water snake. But that freaked me out. It was right there. I hope that shows up on film. Because kind of was looking that way when it happened, so maybe it will. It'll be super cool. Oh! Did I get to keep my minnow? I did not. Yeah, I think that's the first time I've seen a snake in here. Of course, there's rocks and everything else, and I see a lot of snapping turtles, and you're never going to keep snakes and turtles and stuff like that out of water. As long as they stay down in the water and away from Jody. Even though it's not a deadly snake or nothing, he needs to stay away from me because Jody's deadly. 2 snakes. I am not a fan. If you are and you're mad at me for saying that, well, guess what? You're just mad. Alright folks, we're back here at Double G Outdoors TV. I got a largemouth that keeps popping this. Looks like it's another decent little largemouth that we're playing around with today. We're going to get him this time. I was watching the bait underwater and watching him pop it, and I probably should have just been watching the bobber, letting the bobber's the telltale when it's going, you know what I mean? But he's coming right up out of this underwater grass right here in front of me. There he is. I'm not sure that's the one. The one I was looking at was bigger than that. Another little largie. Put him back. Now, folks, I really want to go to the artificial bait, but catching fish. Hard to go away from something that's working. You know what I mean? You don't fix what ain't broke, I guess. I was with one of my buddies yesterday, and he fishes quite a bit with me and my wife. I mean, him and his son, we meet up and go out at the same place and usually come in around the same time together and stuff. And we're talking about going up to another lake. He's fished it, I have not. It's a little north of me, but I mean, where I live in the state. But I'm willing to give it a shot because I've heard good things about it. But yeah, I've always heard real good things about it, and so I'm willing to try it. Good crappie lake, good bass lake. He showed me some real nice catfish, which interests me with me being in that Fallen Outdoors tournament, and with this weekend I didn't even get to measure a fish for the tournament, which upsets me. All right, I'm gonna let that sit there for a minute. I'm dying to try one of these new baits. All right, let's start with this one. Let's see if we can't entice this one here. What a good looking bait. Catch more baits, folks. This guy does great work. Pretty happy with all the ones I've got from him. I am happy with him. Alright, here's what we're going to do with this one. We're going to do a little slow retrieve with this one. Actually, one thing I like about a peg float, when you're just fishing for these little fish like this, you can just pop that thing right off there. Go right into a different style of fishing. Just doing a little slow retrieve here. See if we don't pick up something on this new bait I'm using. Ooh, we got a bump there. Yeah, we're hooked up. We are hooked up. Crappie. Holy crap, we're back on the board with crappie. Yes. Now that makes me so happy. It's been a minute. It ain't a monster. 8 or 9 inch fish. Black crappie. Look there, folks. 8 or 9. Gotta get a quick picture of that for the wife and kids. Let them know that they're still here. I just hadn't found them yet. Oh, good. Obviously, they're still here. Alright, let's turn him loose. Nice little release there. Alright, folks. Catch more baits. These are crappie baits I'm using. Yep. Telling you, it's gonna be on like Donkey Kong as soon as the temperatures in these places get dropped down. As soon as they get dropped down, I was like, man, that was a bump. And I just paused for 1 second and then started reeling again, and there he was. That was definitely a crappie bite. I like it. Makes me definitely happy. So that's a 1/32 ounce jig head. It falls at a rate of 1 foot per second. I've said that over and over on the channel. So do the count method. That tells you your depth that it's falling at a rate at. So if you start reeling after 4 seconds, you fell 4 feet. Then if you reel slow enough, you can kind of maintain that same depth. That way you can keep it in the same location as far as depth wise in the water column. There's our snake out there. Big old snake out there. Pretty sure that's the snake or that's the turtle one. One or the other. I don't have my sea betters on, but he just come up out of nowhere. I think that's the turtle. There's a big old snapper in here. I've seen him all the time. I'm pretty sure that's him. I'll know more when he starts to swim away. I think it's the turtle. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, folks. I can't make my mind out there to the left of that, or to the right of that. That might be a snake. It is. That's a big freaking snake. Of course, that one that came out right here, he was not little. He's going under right now, whatever he is. He just went under. He's still there, but he's partially underwater now. And now he just come back up. We found a crappie. I like it. We're hooked up. We are hooked up, folks. He's fighting. Alright. Catch more baits, putting in work, baby. Just goes to show you. Just knocked his brains out. No, don't, come on, dude. Really? Why are you gonna make this hard? No. About broke my neck. He's still right there. Alright, I'm gonna... Alright, no, I don't have to. You just swim away. Perfect. Dang, dude. Make me mad. Stupid fish. Alright, dude, we are catching them. Having a real good day. Real good morning. It's been fun. Fun morning. PC Fun 1000 Viper X. What a nice reel. Love it. Just a slow retrieve on this thing. Oh, minnow. She either gone or not gone. going to check on that here in just a second. Alright, before we throw this dude back out, let's check on our floating minnow here. Alright folks, welcome back. Sorry about I had to go off camera there for a minute. Didn't really have a chance to ask that gentleman if he cared if he was on camera, so I had to jump off there real quick. We were talking, he was only going to be here a couple minutes, so stopped and talked to him, and in the meantime I just pulled in another fish, and I didn't get none of it on camera or film. But that's alright. It's nice to talk to people every now and then. He did manage to work in a football story on me when he won the game against my hometown, literally in 1969, on a tied up ball game. He said, they don't like me over there, I don't think. It was kind of funny listening to him talk about it. I don't think they like me over there. I'm like, that was 1969. I'm pretty sure they don't know who you are. But it was awesome to hear. Pretty sure they don't know what's going on with you. Nice man though. Super nice man. That sure looks like he's going, I don't say. Oh, I had him. I didn't even think I had him. I did have him. I saw a light. I'm going to use one more. Typical fisherman line. One more cast. He made me mad. I had him, didn't even know I had him. Probably if I just went ahead and pulled it in, I'd have got that little one in. Well, I'm doing my best, folks, but I don't know that I'm gonna get it pulled off. I was wanting to get one more fish at least on camera for you. Don't know that it's gonna happen. Oh, maybe I lied. Maybe I lied. Okay. Alright, you got something going on with him there. Look at there. See that? I'm not quite sure I know what's going on with him, but nevertheless, we got a fish. Got us an eyeball. Got something to end the video on. I still got a minnow. And hey, if you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I gotta fish this minnow out. I mean, I can't not fish it out. It's been a fun one though.
Morning.
Morning. Yeah, we can't not fish this minnow out until it's gone. It may not make the film, but I really do believe though, if you look at the size of, there we go. Now this is a prime example of what I was just getting ready to say. If you look at the size of the bass, all of them are in the same range. I've been saying this all summer. This lake or pond is definitely stunning. That's all because I'm trying to show you the side of the fish. He's back. He gave me an old boot flip when he landed on my shoe. Ooh, I got to go. Hey folks, this is Double G Outdoors TV. Just let you know here, we're calling it. Been catching a lot of good fish today. A lot of fun fish anyway. A lot of largemouth. Kind of stunted, but hey, we were catching fish. Wasn't sitting at home on the couch being bored. So thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Don't forget to smash that alarm bell button, change it to all. That way you get notified when we got new content coming out. So we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks.